The final reading in this module is from Rick Stiggins, one of the foremost experts in assessment, and sharing his opinion on grading. Welcome to this reading, because I think you're going to find it very challenging of your own opinions and your own methodologies with grading. If you ever get to see Rick Stiggins in person, he yells at you for the entire presentation. He is so passionate about how grades are being misused and how it is a part of malpractice in our profession that he is just over the top, loud, yelling, challenging his audience members. So when you read his article, picture him being adamant about what he's saying. Grades are the last thing that happens in the process of learning. And think about the things he tells you. For instance, that averaging grades is wrong. It doesn't make any sense. And he gives multiple reasons why. He also challenges all of us to never give a 0 unless we actually know that the student knows nothing. Unless we have data that they know nothing, he says we can't enter zeros into any kind of gradebook because it's a lie. Get ready. This reading is powerful. And here's the thing. We can do everything in Module 1 to establish a culturally responsive classroom. We can do everything in Module 2 to make sure the learning target is clear and their success criteria are clear. We can do most of the things in gathering evidence of assessment, formative assessment. But if we grade in the way grading has been practiced for the past, I can't even estimate the number of years. If we grade the way most of us experienced grading, and the way it's been going on for a long time, then we can basically throw out all the other pieces of the work we've been doing. That's a powerful statement, but think about it. We're trying to focus on learning. We're trying to focus on allowing students who have been traditionally left out of the process. We're trying to focus on methods to get them into the learning community. And if we grade, if we give zeros, if we average grades, and think about what Rick Stiggins is telling you. If a student doesn't get it, doesn't produce the work at the beginning of the semester, but by the end of the semester shows mastery, why would we average grades? Why wouldn't we focus on the mastery demonstrated? I leave you with this thought. I believe it was 2008 or 9, or I'm not sure of the year, but the New York Giants had a record of 9-7 going into the playoffs. The New England Patriots, I believe, had 1 loss. When they got to the Super Bowl, the Giants beat the Patriots and took home all the honors. If averaging grades is the real world, how did that happen? Because why shouldn't the Giants, with their 9-7 record, have to average their assessments? And New England averaged theirs, so it wouldn't matter what the final score was. New England should have won. Just one thought in this process. Enjoy the reading and certainly include it in your reflection.